This is the train that runs on forgotten words. It is powered by the tiny sparks of meaning that only come when you forget the word you love, the one you search for in vain, the blank spot on the tip of your tongue. For 12-year-old Aaron, those blanks were becoming more frequent, and then he found it. A ticket tucked away in an old book, yellowed and dusty, which vanished as soon as he touched it. Then at midnight, an invisible platform unfolded in his bedroom wall, and on it arrived a steamless train of polished steel and brass. It hissed and clicked into place like a giant metallic flower bud. Its carriages, each shaped like a different mouth, were filled with swirling motes of light. When he stepped inside, Aaron realized that this train ran on feeling words. Words the world had almost forgotten how to use. Each carriage was shaped like a different mouth, and each one held a realm crafted from a single such word. A place where he wraith, the aching for home, ruled like a king. Where every hill, tree, and bird sang of serendipity, the joy of happy accidents. Where ancient forests whispered with numinous, the eerie presence of something greater. But the moment someone forgot that word, its power waned, its colors dimmed, and its people lost their memories. On his journey, Aaron met Juniper, a cart seller who used words to map feelings. She taught him that every language is a living thing, always evolving, and that forgetting words isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it means that the feeling they hold has evolved. He also met Glyph, the train's conductor made of shifting letters, who explained that their antagonist was a mysterious figure who wore silk gloves and erased words to make life simpler, to drain the world of its color and nuance. So the train took them to the first of many stops, each more baffling and perilous than the last, to rescue a lighthouse keeper who could only beam adjectives into the night, to outrun a roiling storm of crossed-out sentences that threatened to erase everything in sight, to trade secrets in a bustling bazaar where merchants haggled over prices in metaphors, paying only in similes. And all the while, the redactor hunted them, eager to claim Aaron's most precious word, his name, for if he could erase that, Aaron would fade from every page and mind. Throughout their journey, Aaron learned the ability to reshape the world for one heartbeat by correctly speaking a lost word. But each attempt left him weaker, and there were so many words to save. By the time they reached the terminus of tongues, a station carved from a single enormous word, tracks made of punctuation, a tunnel of whispers, where the redactor finally confronted them. He challenged Aaron to read him a bedtime story, but the words swam before Aaron's eyes. He struggled to remember them, to trust the words in his head, and for a moment, the redactor's gloved hand brushed against his own, sending a jolt of remembered lightning through his arm. That jolt triggered something primal, a desperate surge of words. Aaron poured everything he'd learned into the story. The pauses, the inflections, the feeling words. The world spun around him as he reshaped the very fabric of reality, bending forks into spoons, turning enemies into friends. When he finished, the redactor staggered back, his silk gloves torn, revealing hands gnarled and aged. All of the words he'd erased, all the feelings he'd stolen, came rushing back to him in a torrent of sensation. But before he could vanish into the comforting rush of relearned words, he paused, noticing the empty page Aaron had kept from the very beginning, the one he'd meant to fill when someone forgot the word he loved. Realizing that true language, like life, is always evolving, that forgetting is a natural part of that every word and feeling has a purpose, a meaning, a beauty, and that sometimes the most important thing you can do is leave space for something new. The train refueled, the world outside regained its hues, and Aaron knew that the words he'd saved would live on in the hearts and minds of everyone he'd met, forever woven into the tapestry of human emotion. Because language is memory. Every word is a feeling, a place, a person, and forgetting words is forgetting all of those things. And if we let ourselves forget the beauty of language, then we lose a part of what makes us human. But thanks to this train, to the people he'd met, to the words he'd saved, and to the one page he still had left, Aaron knew that the feeling words, like fireflies, would continue to glow, whispering their meanings to anyone who took the time to listen.